come here, living flesh, to seek audience with Lord Lovis? Then prove you have the knowledge required to meet him. To whom was Lord Lovis born? Very good. Who does Lord Lovis serve? Very good. What was Lord Lovis's greatest victory? Very good. Who was the fiend that set in motion Lord Lovis's downfall? Very good. What was Broken Valley called when Lord Lovis still ruled supreme? Very good. And that completes this test of knowledge. Your wisdom is exemplary. You may address my master and wear the pendant with which his house is symbolized.
What have we here? A mortal wandered into my tower. By accident, I'm sure. A fellow dragon knight sent a champion. An interesting turn of events, though not unexpected. Oh yes, I do, dragon friend. Even if my sight was taken from me, I would still smell the stink of black ring presence. You may do so freely. Our antagonism is no secret. Was she now? And how is it I may help you? As luck would have it, I know what Talana wants to do. And though I applaud her intent, I am apprehensive of her immediate goal. The Hall of Echoes. Therein dwells the soul of his one great desire, Egerna. He and she are soul-forged, one in spirit and being. When death dawns on either of them, it takes them both. But Damian cast the spell when his beloved had, but moments before, suffered bloody execution. This reversed the nature of the spell. Now, should Egerna be brought back to life, it is Damian who will die. That was Talana's quest. Now it is yours. My thoughts are my own, if you don't mind. But it's nice to see the art of mind reading is still popular among the educated few. You'll find the chest next to my throne unlocked. Consider it a little reward for the amusement you bring. When Damian grew up under the tutelage of the Divine, he was unaware of the fact that he was the incarnation of the great evil destroyed by his foster father. But the Black Ring knew and sent a young witch to awaken his dormant powers. This she did, and they even fell in love. All went well for the pair until Igerna was found out and beheaded by the Divine. Damian, who had in the meantime in the strictest of secrecy become a great wizard, soul forged himself with his beloved as she felt the blade. It was then that the first demon war was waged and won by the Divine and his army of paladins. The second Damian Scourge, the Great War, fared less advantageously, as you are well aware. It ended in no more than a bitter stalemate. The winner has yet to be decided. No, you call us betrayers, but it is we who were betrayed. Damian corrupted the mind of a fellow knight and made him stab your godlike champion in the back. He did what he set out to do. The Divine is dead. His demonic army suffered great losses, yes, but away from human eyes, he is rebuilding his forces. How well he planned his devious game. Igerna was revenged, and while he knew it would take decades to regain his strength, the Damned One made sure mankind had another enemy to fight. Which was exactly what the Slayers did. They eradicated the old race, paying no heed to the slumbering threat that is Damian. I cannot say, though I know my former master, Maxos, the Dragon Mage, once found me. As always, he wrote down all the research he did. This book must still be in his temple, not far from here. No one has been there for a very long time, but I possess a key. It is now yours. Finding the Hall of Echoes will be a long and tough journey, but should you succeed, our old enemy will be destroyed. Go to the temple, find the book. While you are there, maybe you can take care of some small matter for me. He was a wizard of such vast knowledge he became respected by dragons. They taught him things no human had ever heard of. And when he built his battle tower, a giant spire filled with magic, they gave him the ultimate ability. Like themselves, he could turn ordinary beings into dragon knights, which made him the most powerful creature in Riverlong, save for those of the ancient race. He could have conquered and enslaved this world if he wished, or turned it into a paradise. But that kind of power and dominance, be it for good or evil, did not interest him in the slightest. Only knowledge counted for him while his dragon knights ruled Riverlong. Knights such as Orobas, Talana, and myself. Until one day he disappeared under circumstances unknown and was never heard of again. This was almost a millennium ago. Ever since then his battle tower stood empty, until Lycan broke its magic seal and used the citadel as a laboratory to conduct his dark experiments. He is the Necromancer, probably the vilest living creature in Riverlong, sicker even than the Damned One, and second only in power to Damian. Death, pain, mutilation, and horrible resurrection are his life, and very much his lust. To become a dragon, you will have to destroy him. A deed many have dreamed of, but none have ever dared to execute. What do they say? That you were a slayer once? Only when the blood of the dragon flows through your veins like 1,000 fires of might and lore are you truly born. What came before matters not. It was of no consequence or validity whatsoever. The dragons are the old ones. The dragon knights their most powerful servants. They are humans, chosen by dragons when quite young and imbued with dragon magic. They are more powerful and intelligent than normal humans, even live much longer. Their most amazing gift is the mastery of the dragon form. In the guise of our dragon masters, we, their knights, are kings among men, rulers with powers unmatched. When the true dragons show themselves less and less over the centuries, the common folk made no distinction between the two anymore. Now some don't even realize there is a difference. An enormous difference. Only the raw dragon power that is locked in Maxos Dragonstone may unleash your slumbering dragon potential. That it is in the battle tower, and in the battle tower is Lycan. My salvation. I do not dwell here, a mockery of both life and death by my own will or wish. No, my friend. I failed Maxos, and this is my punishment. You may judge for yourself. I was tasked to guard these lands against demonic incursions. But as time passed and my might rose, I grew callous, decadent. Vigilance traded places with indulgence, duty with sloth. When the demon lord Baal came, and with him his armies, the valley was overrun. This is why I was punished. Your words are harsh, but they ring true. Nevertheless, I have sought redemption, but received none. Too long, champion, have I been rotting without decay. Maxos ripped my soul from my body and imprisoned it in a soul stone in his temple, close by, yet an infinity away. Go to the temple and bring me back my soul. It is in the possession of my old rival, Amdusias. Destroy him and return. I assure you, your reward will be substantial. Yes, I have, and have grown more knowledgeable and more bitter in all those many years. Most have forgotten me, but I have not forgotten Rivellon. With great fury I watched Damian destroy her as I stood helplessly by. It is good to know that at last another strives to spell his doom, and at the same time redeem the name of dragons. A long time ago, he and I were chosen by Maxos to become dragon knights. But one day, when we were young men, Not a day over 17, and as brazen as all youths are, we tried to utter spells too potent for our still novice-like capabilities. A hurricane of flame ripped through a small city, killing hundreds. In awe, we stared at the beauty that is Apocalypse, until our tutor arrived upon the scene. Enraged, he vowed he would teach us the constraint and responsibility that come with the ways of the wizard. To make sure we'd listen, he said only one of us would become a dragon knight. Ever since that moment, Amdusius and I became bitter rivals in the race for dragonhood. A race I ultimately won. Amdusius remained an acolyte in the Maxos Temple, where he now, with boundless glee, holds my soul in his possession. As you wish, Dragon Knight.
Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.